Joe Rogan refutes Jamie's fact-checking with personal anecdotes. Remember how I told you that last time Jamie actually like fucking fact-checked Joe Rogan and he like literally decided to move on? And that was basically when I completely 100% realized like this is his new thing. Like this is like his weed. Because you can't be fact-checking Jamie. You know? Jamie has pulled that shit up university. So let's see what this conversation is going to be about.
A friend of mine went, and he's a white guy, and he went and they told him that they couldn't give it to him because of his age and his body mass, because he's white. But if he was Hispanic or black, they would be able to give it to him.
That's what?
So messed up.
And he went, "What?" He goes,
"That's because our country's white supremacist."
Wait, what? He said, "If I looked exactly like my body now, but I had more melanin."
That's crazy.
You'd be able to. She goes,
because
yes,
of your skin tone.
Because you'd be in an at-risk group. You're not in an at-risk group. So because you're a white guy. And she goes, "I'm so sorry. I have no say in this."
That's seriously messed up.
And he was laughing. He's like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Take a look at what this fucking brain rotted dipshit has to say. XQC the gaming warlord in all of his glory. Dude, Taliban got more helis now than 85% of the world. None of them are operational. That's pretty funny, though, that you think that. Coke cut. They're doing this without you because you always fuck it up. Stop meta-ing chat, you tards. Oh, this was a... Oh, my God. This was a juicer / RP fan. Will you fuck my wife, please? Why don't all you donate to charity, you rich motherfucker? Is your sex called like S fans? Will you fuck my wife? Will you cuckold my wife? Will you cuckold my wife? Will you fuck my wife, dude? Will you fuck my wife, please? Austin is gay as fuck. I would let Hasan suck my cock. I'd be fine with Hasan licking my nuts. Hasan can suck my dick whenever he wants, baby. Will you fuck my wife? This man is a fucking good-looking dude. Holy shit. Take them electric. Stop moaning like a bitch, Hasan. Who cares, prick? Who gives a fuck at Hasanabi? Who cares? Just fuck my wife, Hasanabi. Fuck your mansion. Will you fuck my wife whilst I eat a kebab? You good, bro? I will not be fucking your wife, okay? Should we keep him or should we ban him? Keep him? Why not? Okay, we'll keep the cuck. Okay.
That makes 0 sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's
Why don't these guys ever go, that makes 0 sense? We should look more into it. Like, why do they go, that makes 0 sense? Yeah, the world is fucked up. When I hear something like this that makes 0 sense, I go, that makes 0 sense. We should look into this further to see if this is like a real thing.
It's a strange thing that we have going on in this country. And it happened very quickly. It's almost like if you woke up, if you were Rip Van Winkle, you know, and you maybe, let's say you got hit over the head in 2019 in September and you went into a coma and you woke up now, you'd be like, what?
You wouldn't even believe it. It's
happening?
A strange world. It's like a long episode of Black Mirror.
Oh, Jamie's pulling shit. Jamie's pulling shit up. Oh, shit. You see that? You see that change, dude? Look at that. Look at that.
It's like a long episode of Black Mirror.
Color changes in the background.
Strange world. It's like a
Joe notices Jaime is doing that pull that shit up university nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Goes, uh-oh.
Long episode of Black Mirror.
Fact check. No policy denies white people antibody treatment, Texas Health Department says. There's a video of it.
I know.
So it wasn't your friend. You saw a video on Facebook, you dumb old boomer fuck. God damn it, dude. God damn it. This is like, it is so transparent what the fuck's going on in his mind, dude. It is so fucking transparent. As clear as the top of the hour ad break. You know what I'm saying? Like, top of the hour, it's 5 minutes in, like an ad break is coming, right? And if you no longer want to see those ads, then all you need to do is, you know, subscribe. You can get a gifted sub if you're lucky. If you're not lucky, you can purchase a $5 subscription. Delayed reaction to the fucking ad break always makes me feel excellent. That's right. And if you no longer want to see those ads, like I said, all you need to do is subscribe. If you're not lucky enough, like you haven't gotten a fucking gifty from Observant Hefe or Anadrain, thank you. Then you got to make your own luck by subscribing for $5. Or if you don't have $5, for free with a Twitch Prime. Here's a woman ad break now. JCS tonight? Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely.
I know, and the video says that. Well, I know. So they talk about the video in this, and then they reached out to the Texas Health Services.
Yeah, but they absolutely did to this guy, I know. Like, people are definitely doing that.
Dude.
Maybe they're...
That doesn't mean it's a policy. It means that person is an asshole, maybe.
I
think
don't
if
think
we've-
so. I don't think... You mean the...
Oh my god. Oh, I don't think so. Hey, you know, fucking, hey, why don't you exercise shutting the fuck up, Jaime? I don't think so. Unusual Cake, thank you for the 10 gifties as well.
person at the clinic is
Like
an
the
asshole
nurse,
for
whoever said
denying
that they
him?
couldn't do it.
But she was saying she was sorry. And it just was. This was the way that they had to do it. Well, I don't know. I mean, this might be covering up for some fucking horseshit.
What? Why would that? Why? Why would the media be in unison? Why is there always like a big fucking like liberal conspiracy out there alongside doctors, the Texas health officials, and the media working side by side to deny white people antibody treatment? Like, what are you, fucking crazy? In Texas of all fucking places? Like, even in the worldview that you have as a conservative, you went to Texas because Texas is the place for freedom, where whites can truly be free, okay? That's right. And you're literally fucking turning around and saying, like, in that area, you know, doctors are still denying white people treatment, dude.
Or it's not, but
It's hard to say.
It's not hard to say. It's not fucking hard to say. What an incredibly rotted brain moment, dude. Joe's buddies seem to have all the terrible luck. His many, many buddies and friends. I think most of us kept watching and keep watching and listening, hoping he'll slowly slide back into being pre-COVID Spotify Texas era Rogan, but he never will. He's becoming so grumpy and closed-minded. While what I used to love about him was that he was chilled, friendly conversation with wildly varied guests and open-minded to new topics. He's too open-minded. Lately, he's been gradually enclosing himself into an echo chamber surrounded by yes men and shows suffering for it. This is absolutely true. This is 100% true. You asked what JRE is a moron waxing poetic to his fellow stoner idiots, except his broadcast of the internet, damaging thought and pushing the line between discourse and fools talking louder than the other person. No, I think there's entertainment value to like the everyman, which Joe Rogan used to represent, having a conversation with like, you know, really unique, creative individuals. Like, he's a dumbass, but he's like my kind of dumbass. I'm a dumbass. You know what I mean? I would ask similar dumb things, especially if I was like really into DMT or fucking smoking weed or whatever. Like, I would love Joe Rogan. You know what I mean? That's awesome. He like likes the same things I like, and he's gonna ask all of these cool people that I would never have the opportunity to ask the same things I would ask them if I was into fucking smoking weed and doing DMT and shit like that. The problem is, he's just like, why don't you then invite people on, dude? I do. I do invite people on regularly. Opie, based on your post history, it seems like you're not a huge fan of Mr. Rogan. Do you only watch the podcast to find these little snippets that you think would make Joe look unfavorable if posted on the subreddit? He's a paid shill for an organization like Media Matters. Maybe he's a fan that is sad of what the podcast became, so stop listening. It's fun to make fun of the podcast, like watching a train wreck. Jaime didn't disprove anything. Lots of clinics have extremely variable rules for treating patients. Oh, Joe had like 20 podcasts talking about vitamin D and its effect against COVID. He still doesn't seem to understand that having darker skin can make you vitamin D deficient easier. Instead, he jumps to the racism right away. Every single month, Joe says something stupid. His sub explodes with people saying he's a changed man. I gotta leave. Then cycle repeats. How long until the only remaining Jerry fans are just Alex Jones dudes? Now, I don't know if like Spotify ever reveals their metrics, but like, I feel like his podcast has greatly suffered since he went on Spotify. You know? Like, Joe Rogan is always, some will say he's always had dipshits since the Gamergate era, and that's true. Straight up. But, and he definitely had a lot of, like, he is responsible for the careers of straight up white supremacists. Like, he made white supremacist behemoths, okay? He legitimized them. He did all that. But even while he was doing that, he was still the curious dumbass that also simultaneously had, you know, people who weren't white supremacists and even sometimes leftists on, right? He was always like a center right on some shit kind of Andy. Sometimes center left, sometimes very left, and sometimes very far right. Okay? But the reality is, like, he never had like a super strong take on shit like this. He's only had super strong takes on a couple things. Trans people, okay, and he is transphobic, let's be real, and also weed, like smoking weed. Those were like his two things that he was always very, very aggro on, and he would debate people on. Now COVID became that thing, and now it fucking sucks. And the more COVID becomes that thing, and the more like he's comfortable on Spotify, the more sheltered he is, and the more he refuses to listen to other people and debates them, even if they are against his point of view and way smarter than he is. And dude, like, you know, there's plenty of people who will suck on his nipples. Like, I would suck on his nipples too. Have you ever been invited to go on? No, of course not. If I had ever been invited to go on the Joe Rogan Experience, I would be on the Joe Rogan Experience. Like, that's silly as fuck.